Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here, and today or tonight we are gonna go through the Euro 2020 qualifying groups and predict even who is gonna go through. Well, I'm gonna predict my own predictions. Who's gonna go through? I am a bit late on this one. Most of the matches have already been done. At least 3 or 4 matches have been played in some of the groups. Some of the groups are literally, basically done. Like some of the teams have just run away with it, but some of the teams are still locked in with each other. So I'm hoping that I can provide some decent predictions for the Euro 2020 qualifiers. Let's start off then with Group A, which contains the likes of Kosovo, England, Czech Republic, Bulgaria and Montenegro. That's the order I'm reading it in. Yes, you heard right. Kosovo is top of Group A after beating Czech Republic earlier today 2-1. England have still got to play later tonight even. They do have 2 games in hand as well. I don't know how that works. Like all the other teams here on the table in Group A have somehow have 4 games played, but England have only played 2. So maybe that's why I'm a little bit behind. I don't know. But I think in this group, you'd have to say England will probably go through in this one. Probably top of the group, I think. And then I would say it's going to be quite a difficult one. I mean, at the moment it stands Kosovo 8 points, England 6, Czech Republic 6, Bulgaria 2, Montenegro 2. So I can't see Bulgaria or Montenegro really pushing forward. So unless Bulgaria get a win against England tonight, which is unlikely, but it could happen. It's going to be out of the 3. I'd like to see Kosovo go through in the second spot. So for Group A, I'm thinking England top and Kosovo second. I think Kosovo have been improving and they've been decent in this tournament. It says here they've got 2 wins and 2 draws, so they haven't actually lost a game yet, and they still yet to play England, so they could surprise them. You never know. But yeah, that's my prediction for Group A. Group B, we got Ukraine currently top, then Luxembourg, then Serbia, then Portugal and Lithuania at the bottom. So yet again, Portugal, the reason why they're at the bottom, near the bottom even, is because they've only played 2 games, but they've drawn 2 games. Ukraine are top with 3 wins and a draw. So you'd have to think that Ukraine are a good candidate to go through in Euro 2020, the qualifying group. So I'm going to say, although Portugal have got 2 games to play, I think it's a toss-up between Serbia or Portugal, I think. Although Luxembourg are second with 4 points, so is Serbia. So I mean, it's very open for the second spot. Ukraine look like they've got that first spot at the moment, but I mean they've only played 4 matches, and there is a total of, I believe, 8. Is it 8 or 10? I don't actually know. Wait, Ukraine one. Yeah, 8. 8 matches for that group anyway. I'm going to go with Ukraine and Portugal. I think Portugal will probably finish second unless Ukraine have a giant collapse. I mean, they look like they're doing well. People are telling me that Luxembourg have been improving, but I don't think they could really hold off the likes of Portugal. Yeah, I'm thinking Ukraine and Portugal for that one. Maybe Serbia. I mean, if they could mount a good sort of charge for second place, definitely going to have to be Ukraine and Portugal for that one going through. Group C, we've got in this order, we have got Northern Ireland top, Germany second, Netherlands third, Belarus fourth, and Estonia dead last. So we can rule out Estonia straight away. They've got 0 points. They're 12 points behind Northern Ireland, so that's a definite no-no. Belarus, they got 3 points, currently 6 behind Germany, who are second, obviously. I think it's going to be a really tough one. Northern Ireland look like they're on a roll at the moment. It could be Northern Ireland going through a top. I mean, Germany are 1 game behind them, and that's because they lost yesterday at the hands of the Netherlands. I'm thinking, as it stands, I think it's going to be I'm going to go with Northern Ireland and the Netherlands. Moving on to Group D, and we've got the other Ireland top of the group with 11 points, and then Denmark are in second with Switzerland, Georgia, and then Gibraltar. So yet again we can rule out Gibraltar dead last. Four matches played, 0 wins. Ireland seem to be holding off these teams quite well. They have played 5 matches and lost 0, which is really good for Ireland. They seem to be improving very well. I think it's going to go through as it stands. I think that Ireland and Denmark will go through no problems in that group. I mean, I know Switzerland, again, have got a game in hand on Denmark, so that could be a decent factor going into the future. They still got to play more games against each other, but I'm thinking that Ireland and Denmark will probably go through in that group. Group E, we have got Croatia at top, Hungary in second, Slovakia in third, Wales in fourth, and Azerbaijan in dead last. Okay, so yesterday Azerbaijan, they did get a goal against Wales, but then Gareth Bale scored like pretty late on in the game to finish their qualifying hopes, let's face it. So what we've got here is quite a complicated group, with Croatia with 9 points at the top. Then you've got Hungary in second with 9 points also. Then you've got Slovakia with 6. And then Wales with 6 also. So it's wide open, this group. I want to say that it's a very tough one to call. I mean, Croatia beat Slovakia 4-0 yesterday. That was at the time of recording this anyway. They beat them 4-0. Very decent result. Croatia do look very consistent at the moment. It depends. I think Croatia will go through, I think, but I'm not sure whether they'll go first or second. And the other team I say that I want to go through, I'm going to say Croatia and Wales, I think. Wales seem to be okay. They got Gareth Bale as well, who, you know, is their superstar. Bailed him out so many times, and that's not a pun as well, it's generally true. He has bailed him out. So yeah, I think Croatia and Wales for that one. All the teams have played 4 games. They got another 4, I think, by the looks of it. Then yeah, I think Croatia and Wales with that one. It depends. It's so close, that one. It's quite hard to call. Group F contains the likes of Spain, who are top, Sweden, who are second, Norway, who are third, Romania 4th, Malta 5th, and the Faroe Islands in 6th, dead last. So Faroe Islands, nope, they're not qualifying. Sorry, they're not doing it. Neither is Malta. They ain't qualifying either. Romania, I say their qualification hangs by a thread. If they lose one more game, or even draw a couple of games, they're out. They've only got 7 points. So it's really down to Spain and Sweden or Norway. Although, okay, I was a little bit harsh on Romania. Maybe if they win, they could like sneak into Sweden's position. Spain, I think, will top the group easily. Looking at this group here, I think that, well, they got 15 points from 5 games, with 5 more to play. So I think definitely Spain will go through. As for the other team that will go through, will it be Sweden, Norway, or Romania? It's, again, tough to call. Although Sweden do look kind of comfortable, that 2-point lead, I think that, I might say Romania. I think Romania could do it. You know, one more win will overtake them to Sweden. Of course, they'll have to play Sweden again. They could beat Sweden. It's a fairly fair matchup between the two. It's sort of unpredictable sort of thing. You know, I'd like to see Romania go through. As much as Sweden are good, I'm going to say Spain and Romania for that one. Group G, which has the likes of Poland, Austria, Slovenia, Israel, North Macedonia, and Latvia. Okay, so Poland are top with 12 points. They've only lost 1 game. Fairly impressive. Austria are second, thanks to spanking Latvia, I think it was like 6-0 or something like that yesterday at the time of recording. Slovenia are just 1 point behind them with 8 points, and so are Israel. They've got 8 points. North Macedonia got 5, so they need to get a move on, and Latvia have got 0, so Latvia ain't going through. So Poland, I think Poland are going to remain consistent. I think they're going to finish top. They seem to be one of the stronger teams in this group. As for the others, Austria were really impressive yesterday, though they were against a very poor Latvia. Slovenia, yeah, I mean, I don't really know too much about them, nor about Israel. North Macedonia, I know nothing about it at all. I'm going to say as it is. I think I'm just going to say Poland and Austria. Group H, this one's wide open as well, because I'm fairly sure that in this group, Turkey actually beat France at the start of the qualifying campaign, which has made it very tight because France is currently top in Group H. Then you've got Turkey in second, Iceland in third with 9 points as well. Albania have got 6. Then you've got Moldova with 3 and Andorra with 0. So we could write off Andorra. Yeah, let's write them off. I mean, it says here they've only played, all of them have played 4 games, so I'm guessing their games are tonight. You have to say in that group that France have got to go through, right? I mean, like world champions last year. Yeah, I mean, the loss against Turkey shows they can be a little bit complacent, but I think it was just a little bit of a blip. Yeah, I mean, they've won 3 games. Same with Turkey. Turkey has won 3 games and lost 1. And Iceland are the same as well. They've won 3 games and lost 1. I imagine they all picked points off of like Moldova and Andorra. I think it's going to come down to who wins out of that Turkey and Iceland game. I think it actually is going to be like that. Of course, that's probably the most obvious thing to say on here. But Turkey, let's just go with France and Iceland just for now. You can probably come back to this video later on and be like, you're wrong. And it's like, alright. Cool. So yeah, Group H, France and Iceland for me. Group I, which is Belgium, Russia, Kazakhstan, Scotland, Cyprus and San Marino in that order. So Belgium are top with 15 points, 5 wins. They will go through no problem. Russia got a win against Scotland yesterday, which makes Scotland's hopes of qualifying very, very slim, especially losing against like Kazakhstan as well. Kazakhstan sitting third, which means they could, if they pick up a run of results against the likes of San Marino and Cyprus, it means they could sneak in, although they probably have to beat Russia, which is not undoable sort of thing, but you know, yeah, I mean, it's not likely. This group, I think, is going to go through as it stands. Russia and Belgium. Belgium being top, Russia in second. Okay, so Group J, which is the last group. So many groups. I think it's gonna be another one of those that are set in stone. I've probably done this prediction a little bit too late. So you've got Italy, Finland, Bosnia, Armenia, Greece, and Liechtenstein in that order. Italy, top of the group, 5 wins from 5 games, 15 points. Italy will go through, no problem. Here's the thing though, Finland sitting second with an almost identical record apart from 1 loss. So they got 12 points. Of course, they've got that striker, that Norwich, who plays for Norwich, Puki, who's like lethal on front of goal for Norwich. Then you've got Bosnia, who's sitting third, 5 points behind Finland. And then you've got Armenia, Greece, and Liechtenstein. So we can rule out, I think, Armenia, Greece, and Liechtenstein right away. Greece, like, what a fall from sort of grace. Like, you know, I thought they used to be a very competitive team, and they're just not anymore. Like, near the bottom of that group. Bosnia, I mean, they do have an outside chance, but they're gonna have to win some games and hope that Finland slip up. Maybe when they play Finland again, you know, maybe they might beat them and that will make things more interesting. Italy top, and I think Finland actually could qualify from that group easily. I mean, you know, if Finland go against like Liechtenstein and like Greece and just beat them, then it's basically in their hands sort of thing. So I think as it stands, it's going to be Italy and Finland. So my predictions might be a little bit pointless. I don't know how you feel about them. Let me know your predictions in the comments below. I might have done this video a little bit too late. I didn't realise that most of the qualifiers were going on. I got too caught up in doing other things that I just forgot, but I thought I might do it, just see what people think anyway. If you did like this video, then why not hit like, subscribe if you're new here with notifications on. That would be really cool if you did that. Let me know your predictions in the comments below. Keep it loco, and I'll see you again for the next video.